Well, hello. We're back out in the woods again. It's cold. We had basically a week of unusually warm temperatures and rain, which doesn't really make for an easy time getting out and walking. It's kind of funny because it's snowing really lightly right now, and I would so much rather walk when it's snowing than walk when it's raining. It just makes life so much easier. And it makes it a lot easier to walk. Even just getting out to the trail, walking along the road. Our road is a solid sheet of ice. Now it's a solid sheet of ice with a tiny skim of snow on top of it. Not easy to walk on though. You slip and slide, and I have no real desire to fall. So I was like, you know what? Let's go check out the trails. A lot of the snow melted. The bonus to that is it makes the trail really easy to find. It's kind of funny because the animals use the trail too. And that's really kind of shown as winter progresses. You see more and more animal footprints kind of overlapping the very few human ones. I was surprised though. I'm not the only human taking this trail. I saw boot prints that were not my own. But yeah, this is me out on a walk, trying to fulfill that at least 30 minutes of movement a day. Not New Year's resolution, but goal. So we're going to go out and we're going to walk the trail and probably leave some cute little piles of birdseed for all of these deep wood friends. I can't say that I love winter, but I also can't actually say that I hate it. At least not when it's not dumping 2 feet of snow on my head or something. Or knocking out the power. Knocking out the power is never a good time. So you can see that a squirrel made a tunnel under the snow that's now melted. It's so funny. I see it all the time around the house where the squirrels make tunnels under the snow, which I think is a very smart idea. And then periodically in the wintertime, you'll see them popping their head out of little tiny holes in the snow, looking like little gophers. It makes me laugh. Also, sorry if I do a lot of sniffling. That's the drawback of cold weather. Your nose runs. It's also very crunchy snow because of the layer of ice. You wouldn't think of snow as being loud, but it definitely can be. Also, I've noticed on my last few walk videos, I definitely don't hold this camera level. Maybe I need to put a level on top of it. You know, sometimes I kind of want to split myself into like 6 different people. I don't think that's possible. But it feels like there's always one of me that just wants to be out in the woods. Oh, look at that trail. That must have been a mouse. And then there's one of me that wants to be playing WoW because I love World of Warcraft. There's another one of me that wants to be playing The Sims at the same time. There's another one of me that wants to branch out into totally different video games. And then there's the one of me who really, really, really just wants to sit and read a book all the time. One of me wants to be filming videos. That one of me has so many good ideas that never come to be because I'm so scattered and I have like 10,000 things I want to do all at the same time. Do you guys ever deal with that? Having too many things that you want to do? Oh, I saw a squirrel. So I guess the thing is you just kind of have to pick something every day to work on. Or, you know, just do everything for a couple hours each. Oh yeah, we can't forget the final one of me that just wants to take a nap. And cook some really good food. And then eat that really good food. Oh wow. I just realized that tree was standing the last time I walked through here. The giant finally fell. Look at how hollow it is. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that tree is just a shell. No wonder it fell. Hey, that rhymed. I wonder how old this tree was. It was a good size. Yeah. It'll make somebody a nice house for the winter, I'm sure. I don't know if you could actually call these walks I take truly exercise. I stop and look at stuff way too often. It's also trippy how much more snow is let through. I mean, granted, these trees aren't doing much to keep it away. But it's kind of fun. I don't know if fun is the right word, it just seemed appropriate. I really think that the best part about rambling through the woods is just time to let your mind wander. And I guess kind of recharge. I love the dumb little snowflakes. It was snowing fairly hard right before I left. And I was like, oh, that would make such a good video with all these big fat snowflakes falling. And then it went back down to just being snow sprinkles. I don't know if that's what you'd call it. Kind of like snow but drizzle. It's snizzling. One pile. I don't know why all of the birds in the woods know where I'm walking. It's not like I leave a trail. I always joke, but I'm not really sure how much of a joke it is, that there's the WWW, the Woods Wide Web, and they probably have their own message boards about the crazy lady who always has a pocket full of seeds. Look at the moss. I love moss. I actually harvested a couple different types of moss this fall, and I was kind of afraid that they weren't going to live. I brought them into the house and I put them in pots, and they kind of went brown, but I kept watering them and they're showing new growth. I'm very excited about that. Moss is pretty. I mean, look at it. Oh, there's a chickadee up there. I don't know if you can see him or not. And this is the part where I stand with my hand out hoping that a chickadee comes down. Most of the time they don't. But every now and then I luck out and one actually comes down as they fly around in the tree looking for something to eat. I don't think he's going to come down. But that's okay. Every time I come out, I offer. I'm like, hello, chickadee. Would you like to come down and eat? He's like, no, not really. And then when they don't come down, I leave a little pile. And maybe next time I come, they will. Not gonna lie, if I'm not holding a camera, I spend a lot more time standing around with my hand in the air. Patience. Patience is always the key to befriending wild animals. Or at least wild birds. I don't know that I would try to befriend a bear. I mean, when I was a kid, definitely. And probably would have gotten eaten. So it's probably a good thing that I've never run into a bear out in the woods. I always think about that meme where somebody was like, and how did she meet her end? And the other person's like, well, she saw a mountain lion and just went, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I don't know that current me would try to get close to a mountain lion. I do have a fear of being eaten. Teenage me would have tried it, because teenage me was stupid. Or maybe just more optimistic. The tree looks like it's cold. The leaves are just shivering. It's actually really funny if you look at it. And it's just because the leaves are catching the tiny bit of breeze. But the other trees don't look like they're doing much. So that tree really does look like it's shivering. That's funny. On a good note, I am now nicely warmed up. Which means when I get home, I'm going to have to take off at least 2 layers, or I'm going to sweat to death, even though I keep the temperature in the house below 65. Lakes look so cool when they're frozen. Hopefully that wind isn't blasting you guys' eardrums. I think the bench almost bought it. Well, with the wind picking up and my hands getting very, very cold, I think that's where I'm going to put you guys back in my pocket, finish my walk, and then, yeah, maybe play a video game, or maybe read a book, or maybe cook. See, I need more of me. Anyway, my hand is now in the way. Thank you for walking with me, at least for a little while. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully the wind noise wasn't too bad. That is always an issue. And yeah, I will see you guys later. I'm hoping to do at least one walk a week that I can do as a video. Hopefully when it's doing something cool, like snowing. And then all the rest of the time, who knows. But thank you so much. Please please do hit the thumbs up button. Somehow it supposedly helps everything. And yeah, comment down below what your favorite part of the walk was, and I will see you next time.